Remind you of anything?
Oh yeah, that crystal absolutely transforms the look of that watch, doesn't it?
In this video, I'm going to use the most basic of tools, a simple crystal press, and I'm going to add a Double Dome Sapphire crystal from Seiko Mods to the Steeldive SD1970. Total spend, 48 for the watch, £40 for the crystal, so under £100. I'm going to see if I can get the Steeldive even closer to the wrist presence of the original Willard. This is the look we're going to go for today with a simple mod that turns the Steeldive SD1970 into a very similar wrist presence to the original Seiko Willard. Many of us watch enthusiasts would love an original Seiko Willard, the 6105, but let's face it, any examples that you're going to find now, the youngest examples you're going to find now will be 50 years old. The loom, unless they've been refurbed, new dials and that sort of thing, the loom will be black. The water resistance will have gone because the originals didn't have screw down crowns. So as an antique collectible, fair enough, but as something to use every day, let's face it, this is already probably the best value dive watch you can get from AliExpress or anywhere, with, as we will see, the Seiko NH35 movement. So for a little bit of extra expense, let's see if we can increase the wrist appeal even further. Just to prove to everybody that this is in fact the Seiko NH35 in here. Those movements themselves are about £30 to £40 to buy. The value on offer here is amazing. Just a little blow. Make sure there's nothing, no dust getting in. Unscrew the crown. Ready to take the movement out. Next, remove the crown, that little pin there on the NH35. Crown just comes out. And sometimes be a bit tricky too. The movement's in there quite tight. Sometimes you have to just twiddle around a little bit with the tweezers. Carefully lift off. And there is our Steeldive dial. Isn't it nicely finished? Protect it from any dust. Put that to one side. And there is our case. Welcome to the world's most simple crystal press and case press. Under £20 from eBay. Let's see how it works. So what we're looking to do here is find one of these presses that just fits around the crystal. We're going to push down. The crystal pops out the front. That seems about right. And tell me it's cross-threaded already. No, that's it, that's it. Quite tight, quite a neat fit that. And then for the top, we want something that just fits inside there. That. I think it's going to be that one. Right, and that should go. That hardly moves in there. It should push down. It hardly moves now that it's in there, and it's not going to damage the case when we press down. Okay, so screw that on. Okay, that last one was a little bit big. So you can see I've put a slightly smaller one on. You can see I've put a slightly smaller one on, but I've turned it the other way. They are reversible. So we'll make sure it's nice and square. And this can either go fine or horribly wrong. Nice firm grip. You're all just waiting for this to smash, aren't you? Ready? No, it doesn't want to go. That should go. There's no reason why that shouldn't go. Nah, what a crap crystal press. I'm just going to turn that round. I'm just going to turn this one round so that there's a bit more of a dip. Because I'm wondering if the crystal is getting stuck on the lip. Right, let's try that. I bet this works. Okay. Here we go. Nice and square. Go on. Go on. Big squeeze. Oh, straight out. Straight out. Yeah. I had it the wrong way around. There was nothing wrong with the press. We'll put the new crystal in. Now the new crystal will go in that way. Hard work this, although I am trying to film at the same time. Hope they've sent the right size. Oh, there's a lot of care gone into that, isn't there? So I don't really want to touch this too much. So back to the crystal press. And it'll be slightly different this time. This has to fit exactly inside there. And that one doesn't. Yours does. The reverse does perfectly. Look at that. Perfect. So that will go on the base. For the top of the crystal, we want something that's just bigger than the crystal. Sorry, we want something that's just going to cover the crystal. That will probably do the job. I'll just see if there's a slightly bigger one. That is possibly perfect. These are quite delicate threads, these. I just want to give this a little bit of a blow inside and out, make sure there's no contaminants. And this is going to go face down. Fits on there great. I'll just improve the lighting a bit. New crystal. Look at the beautiful dome on that. It wasn't cheap, but it's very, very nice, isn't it? A slight blue tinge. Slightly blue anti-reflective tinge on there. So, right, that's just fitting exactly in there. Okay. Here we go again. I hope I don't damage anything. Firm push. Is it square? Is it square? Yeah. Ooh. I'm tempted to is that the base? I'm tempted to turn that round. Use the larger side. Does look nice, that crystal mind. I'm not going to see it already. It's not in. Oh, look at that. It's not in. Quite excited now. Watch me go and break it. That's it. Okay. Back on. Yeah, that covers the crystal, doesn't it? Squeeze. 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 squeeze all the way around. Right, that's got to be in. That's got to be in. I don't know how you know. How does that look to you? Is it even? It looks even. It's a bonny crystal, isn't it? Underneath. Yeah, I think that's in. And it looks even. I'm just going to give it a little blow inside and out. Get rid of any bits of dust. Keep the old crystal, just in case. And there's never any harm in having a spare. Okay, let's get it all back together. The final blow. The dial. Oh, it really distorts the dial. But it's on. I'm going to turn it over and push it back down. It's going to look quite good, isn't it? It's got the double effect to the minute track there that you get on the original Willard. But I do want to get it square. It looks like it's slightly out of line there at the top. These plastic movement holders that hold the NH35 make it quite easy to gently just move it a bit once it's inside before you press it down. It needs to go a tiny bit that way. That's it. Just make sure that's square. It looks square, doesn't it? And then we'll give it a final little push. Put the crown in and make sure it connects with the hole on the inside, and it does. So we know the movement is in the right position. Pull that back out. Now I'm just going to gently push down on the plastic. Again, the benefits of plastic. I'm going to push down on the plastic movement holder just to make sure it's nice and snug. Obviously avoiding the balance. Get that out of the way. Push down gently on two sides. Right, it's not going to go any further. Push down a bit further here. Push down on here. The final little blow puffer on the movement, just to get rid of any dust that might be languishing in there, and then we'll screw the case back on. We'll put the crown back in, and can you see that little hole there in the movement holder? It can be moved slightly, but that just shows you where the crown will go through. So we'll put that in, make sure everything's working. It's back in, yeah. It's working fine. Let's just make sure that winds and sets. Just a little tighten. Just a little tighten. There we go. Yeah, it's tight. Get it lined up with the top, eh? Just so we've got some, just get it lined up with the top, eh? That's it. There's our Steeldive Willard Crystal mod. Let's just make sure everything still works. Crown. That's it. Yeah. Date. Yeah. Hands. Yeah. Winding. Yeah. Screw in. Please screw in. Yes. And we'll get some nice outdoor shots on wrist. Oof.
That's got a real look about it, hasn't it?
Total spend under £100 plus tools, basic tools. What I particularly like about this crystal is the double effect that you get to the minute track, which is what the original Willard had. And let's not forget, you know, this is the NH35 movement, which is an evolution of the movement that the Willard will have had. It's bang up to date, sapphire crystal, and modern loom, modern water resistance. Believe it or not, I've actually enjoyed wearing this as much as I can imagine I would enjoy a Willard. I think it's the presence. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks to all my regular subscribers, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. Please do hit the like button, it makes a huge difference to the algorithm, and I'll see you in the next one.